The most dangerous book for your ego in the entire world is without a doubt the Avadutta Gita by Lord Dattatreya. Now, all throughout the Avadutta Gita, it is a text that is solely focused on the reality that Atman, the undifferentiated consciousness, is Brahman, the ultimate reality. And Dattatreya is continually reminding us of this and how our ego, our jiva, our ego persona system, our identity is fundamentally an illusion. And so Dattatreya is continually pulling our mind back from the external world back into our internal world to this reality. And I've discussed the Avadutta Gita many times on the channel, but for those who are new to this text and you're new to my channel, this is what is known as a Nididhyasana text. A Nididhyasana text is for those on the cusp of enlightenment or those who have gone beyond enlightenment. And so it is one of the most important books you will ever read. Now today, I want to read to you a verse from the Avadutta Gita in regards to Dattatreya's perspective of the 5 elements. I know in every way that I am the sole reality, all-pervasive, independent, and ever-existent. The 5 elements, space, air, fire, water, and earth, are all unreal. Now, when you read this verse, you need to remember that Dattatreya is speaking from the ultimate place of Brahman. He's not speaking as a person or an identity or a jiva. It is a verification of who we truly are. I am that sole reality, the Atman, which is Brahman. And so he's not making a personal statement here. This is a completely impersonal statement about the nature of reality. Now, obviously, within each and every one of us, we too are the Atman, which is identical with Brahman, but we are not abiding as the Atman, and so we cannot verify that we are the sole reality of Brahman. From Dattatreya's perspective, all is Brahman. Duality is an illusion. Maya is the illusion of measurement, the way we slice and dice the world up according to our own personal likes and dislikes, which again is the ego. That is the subjective perspective of the world. And if you're operating from that place, then you are not abiding as the Atman. And so Dattatreya's view is Brahman alone is real, all else is an illusion. Now, he even overlays this onto the 5 elements, right? Now, a lot of people will say, how can he do that? But when you are coming from that ultimate place of Brahman, where does the duality of the 5 elements step in? Or where do the 5 elements step in general? They are just, again, another object of knowledge from Dattatreya's perspective. Now, when you get to those deeper layers where Dattatreya abided, then we start to notice the objects of knowledge within our mind that we cling to, right? Now, it's not to say that we don't experience the 5 elements. Obviously, we do. We are part of the 5 elements. But when you're coming from that ultimate undifferentiated state of consciousness of Atman, then where are the 5 elements from that ultimate place? Do they exist? Does any duality itself exist? Now, that's Dattatreya's question to each and every one of us. And so that's something for all of us to contemplate. Okay, we can speak about the dualities of the world. We can speak about the 5 elements. We can speak about this or that. But every time we're speaking from that place, we're constantly cutting the world up into this and that. And we are constantly fragmenting the ultimate into a million pieces. This is Dattatreya's point. So his advice for us is to come back into the ultimate Atman within each and every one of us. And then once we abide as that, then we can truly ask the question, if all of these things exist, including the 5 elements, or if only Brahman alone exists and is real. Shanti, shanti, shanti.